About a week ago, I was starting to freak out. When it was looking for a minute there, like it might not be working out with Mickey. That really scared me because even though I don't know what to expect with him, I know he's going to bring something. And the last thing I want is it to be boring and predictable. And I know that even though I don't know the guy and it's going to be interesting working with him, I know he's going to bring something really cool and inspired. And I'd rather manage that than try to inspire somebody who's coming in just to please.
Mickey he's just a sweet and smart actor. John felt this strong connection to the idea of Mickey being brought into the loop.
I think it's really good because everybody's in sync together. You know, Robert is going to bring his thing to the table, and, you know, I bring whatever I'm feeling that day.
I think probably the most intense, legitimate, real process-driven days were the days where John and Mickey were working very closely on kind of building up his backstory.
This is what you've been working on your own in Russia. In Russia. And the big thing, which is just a circle right now, is the piece of tech that fits in here that actually Russell Bobbitt, the prop guy,
Right. I think he's working the real one.
Oh, is he?
And we're going to install it so you can see it lit.
Ryan had designed, he gave us the designs for Whiplash, you know, approved by John. We wanted to kind of give it a much rawer, grittier feel to it. Bruce Mitchell, who's doing some fabrication work, he just took that and he just ran with leather, does great leather work. We will have little parts that will be moving on the back that are radio controlled, and a little spine piece that moves. So we may have about 4 or 5 servos, you know, on the back side of the suit. This is the original mock-up for Whiplash that we put together. It's all kind of out of foam parts. But we did this so we could just get the initial feel of how he's going to move. You can see here we got spandex or flexible parts through here. It's just an idea to conceptually get a working suit down before we moved into the leather.
These things back here will be this color.
Yeah, well, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what the Iron Man suit was made of. So Lawrence, try this on.
When Bruce gets here, this is broken.
Should I whip this thing on?
Yes, you'll try it on?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sitting here now before we've even filmed a day of him in this suit. And I think you have to include the actors because they're the guys that bring the stuff to life. Because the more interactive and the more they feel that they belong to that thing, the better.
I didn't really want to be in a whole full suit. You know, that was part of the appeal to me, that it was just, you know, it was skin and leather and whatever these things are made out of. They built a great suit that weighs 38 pounds, not including the arms. So what I did is I worked with my trainer for about 7 weeks with a 40-pound vest on a treadmill for like 40 minutes. So I wouldn't get exhausted every time I put the suit on. Because the first time I put the suit on, I said, man, you know, this ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, that's crazy.
Insane. I gotta get this.
That's why I hear check the mirror.
Wow. How mad would they be if I Twitter this?
That was the first time that John had seen what we were building, the first time we met Mickey, the first time Mickey had the thing on. So it's like you're jumping right into the frying pan.
A lot of times the problem with these things is it starts to, once you layer it on, it starts to engulf the body.
Plus, you don't want this stuff rubbing your tattoos off too if it transfers.
Yeah.
Well, they did a lot of prepping on this movie, and I think they were really good on their preparation and their research, and it makes your job easier because if you ask a question, they can answer your question and give you an adjustment. It just all flows easier when the director has done his homework.
Maybe a little bit lower on the thing.
Yeah, it feels like it wants to be.
It feels like it's going up a little.
Yeah.
Angle forward and be about right there. Obviously, when you throw Mickey Rourke's name around, you kind of, you know, the designers, the whole team sort of senses something a little bit different. It brings in a unique approach. But we're still early on that one, and I think it's going to be fantastic. But I think that we've got a long ways to go.